Alright guys, so check it out. What I'm wanting to do is make a more holistic way of actually ingesting the plant. What we can do is scale down the oil and the amount that we have in the oil, the amount of bud you use, dry bud you use, and instead of taking that and processing it and destroying all the terpenes and everything else that's very beneficial for you, you just go ahead and take the buds and you just drop them right up into this kind of thing. I got this system, the Nutribullet. If you get it on the TV, if you buy it over the phone, you'll get a booklet and a bunch of other stuff compared to going in and buying it in a store. It's about $100. It comes with a lot of little neat things. The way that it works, though, is it's basically a reverse blender or an upside down blender. So it has this blender deal here. You fill this up with your nutrient or whatever you want, any of this stuff. I'll go back to that. And then you just screw this on, you flip it over, and you put it on the unit, and it bzzz, and then you pull it off and you drink it. So, I went ahead, I've been doing this actually. Well, I put a little bit of, I have here some wet buds that I just went out and got with some green leaf and some little baby carrots, a little bit of dry bud right here, some grapes obviously, and some hemp seed for protein and omegas. So basically the cannabis is going to be really, really tart, and the carrot kind of takes that away, kind of neutralizes it. And because the carrot is so strong, you don't like that carrot flavor, then throw some apples up in there, and that'll sweeten it up. And I don't want to make it super thick, but I also don't want to put too much water in there, because you're supposed to fill it up to a certain line and then put water in it. And you could do that with any fruit, vegetable, or anything like that. So, yeah, you don't want to overdo it, but instead of putting so much water, I'm still going to put water up to the line, but this will add it and make it even juicier. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to take the actual cannabis leaves, put them on the bottom, and I'm taking some of these moist buds, all of them actually, throwing them in there. So it looks kind of like that. Sorry, I'm trying to use my phone and it's not looking so good right now. And then I'm going to take this dry bud right here. And this one's going to be flavorful because, you know, it's dried out and everything. This one will still have a little bit of a plant taste to it because all the chlorophyll or whatever, but yeah. So anyway, I'm going to throw I'll throw the carrots in, that way they stay up towards the top. Just chuck them up in there. Now this isn't a juicer, so you're not going to get just juice, you're going to get the pulp with it too. And I need to break these apples or cut them or something. There we go. Oh, I didn't even know I could actually do that. Well, maybe not this one. Oh, there it goes. Alright, that flew off. Anyway, bam. Apples. Let me get this apple. Wash it off. Man, I'm like a super bad cameraman. I'm always getting mad at guys because they're like not good with the camera. I'm like, come on! But I got one weak hand, so it's just kind of shoved in there. So now I'm going to add some grapes. You do not want to fill it beyond that max line. Well, I already kind of am. But you don't want to fill it with fluid beyond that max line, because what will happen is it'll spit back up and get all up in your gasket and your blade. So that looks good. I'm about to drop my phone. Let me do this. Alright, there we go. So we got the cannabis on the bottom, a little bit of wet bud, a little bit of dry bud, some carrots, some apples, and some grapes. And you can put anything else in here. I'm not going to put the hemp seed in. You might want to use protein powder over hemp seed because this doesn't really blend it up all that well. Use your hemp seed in spaghetti or something that you eat that's like saucy. You won't be able to tell they're in there. They don't taste bad, but some of them aren't, I don't know, they just didn't break up that well in this blender. Alright, so basically there's that. I'm going to take this. Like I said, it looks like an upside down blender basically is the way it's working. That's the concept, I suppose I could call it. This is really hard on my phone. I thank y'all for bearing with me. So just make sure it's good and tight on there, of course, obviously. It's got a gasket on it. So then you just take it. You see all the stuff in there, the leaves. Oh no, wait. Oh, I didn't put water in it. Now I'm looking super stupid. And I use like purified or spring water, and I put it in the fridge, or you can put it in the freezer for 15-20 minutes. And I'm having to open this up. I'm like, where's my legs? Hopefully it won't squeeze it too much and spill all over me. So yeah, I just use super cold water. That way, whenever I juice this, it's not like warm juice. And all this stuff is in the fridge anyway. Oh, I need to spin it around. Look at that max line. And fill it up to there. Alright. You can see a little bit of stuff is still out here. Ooh, I can smell that. I got some vortex up in here. So, once again, take the blender top. The blade, I guess. Assembly. Whatever one would want to call that. It's super neat. So basically you just take this, you flip it upside down. It has slits in it so they fall down into there. Whenever you push down and you turn it, now you just do that until you get it as watery as you want to. And if you use 5 grams worth of dry bud a day, and then you can just throw in some extra stuff and some leaves or however you want to do it, then you can juice and have the exact same amount of cannabis per day that you would if you were doing the oil, except you would also have all the nutrients that are in here from all the different just foods and stuff. And if you were to put some sort of oil into here, or hemp oil, it'd be awesome because that helps the absorption of the cannabinoid, you know, the little trichomes that are now broken up in here. So yeah, this is basically what I'm talking about. You can do the equivalent of the oil in a juicer without having to destroy all the terpenes, flavonoids, and any of the other minor cannabinoids that are in there that would get disturbed or broken down at a high heat. So this is done cold processed. Like I said, you can put oil in here for better absorption. And then, of course, you also get all the nutrients from the stuff that you put in here. And you can put vegetables, you can put anything in here. And whenever you buy it, they come with one that has a handle. I think maybe 2 that don't. And then a bigger one that's like up to here. For like 2 or 3 people if you want to make a mixed drink. So, yep, that's everything for right now. I'm sorry again for my hand. It's like bouncing all over the place. So, enjoy your drinks. Get a bullet. Start juicing this stuff. Forget the oil, man. Get rid of that oil. The oil is just, I don't know, it's just too crude. It works. I'm not going to say it doesn't work, and I'm not downing Simpson in any way because I relied on the oil and tinctures and things like that. But I do believe this is going to be the best way because not only do you get all the trichomes that you're trying to just knock off the leaves for the oil, you're actually getting the leaves as well. And the leaves are highly because of the acidicness or the acidic membrane on it, yeah, basically you'll be able to get more acidic cannabinoids for sure, obviously, because you're not heating it up. And then, depending upon whether or not this breaks open all the acidic membranes, then you're getting acidic THC or THCA, CBDA, and if it breaks down, you'll be getting THC and CBD. But, and this lasts like an edible. So this is going to last hours. If you do end up getting a buzz from it, it'll be for hours. But it's very nice. It's a very clean one. It's even cleaner than normal edibles because it's just that fresh juice. So, alright, I'll leave y'all be. It's almost 10 minutes. I'll dip out for now and I'll see y'all soon. Love y'all. Peace.